In my previous video, I had explained this lesson. If you want to learn and understand this lesson, then you can check that video. And in this video, we'll be doing and learning the follow-up activities of that lesson. Without further ado, let's begin. Task A. Find the words phrases from the text for the following meanings. A. To have difficulty saying something clearly or correctly. It is hard for someone to speak properly. And answer, trip over. Trip over, to have difficulty saying something clearly or correctly. B. Showing too much emotion. So showing too much emotion means acting in a very emotional way, like crying, yelling. And answer, effusive. Effusive, showing too much emotion. Effusive, showing too much emotion. C. Became annoyed or offended. Became annoyed or offended means felt angry or hurt. And answer is bristled. Bristled, became annoyed or offended. D. Accustomed to do something. Accustomed means used to. Answer, inert. Inert, accustomed to do something. E. The fact of being responsible. Fact of being responsible, it means you have the duty or job to take care of something. You are responsible. So, the fact of being responsible, answer, culpability. Culpability, the fact of being responsible. A statement saying that you strongly believe something to be true. It means to say something with confidence because you believe that it is true. Answer, assertion. Assertion, a statement saying that you strongly believe something to be true. G. To say or believe that something is the result of a particular thing. It means to think that one thing happened because of another thing. To say or believe. To say or believe that something is the result of a particular thing. And answer, attribute. Attribute, to say or believe that something is the result of a particular thing. H. Connected with the meaning of words or sentences. Related to words and sentences. Answer, semantic. Semantic, connected with the meaning of words and sentences. Last, a very slight difference in meaning. So, a small difference, slight difference in meaning, that is nuance. A very slight difference in meaning, nuance. Nuance, a very slight difference in meaning. Task B. Match the first halves in column A with their endings in column B to make complete sentences. A. Americans didn't show sympathy to Akio Toyoda's effusive apologies. B. People are accustomed to an apology in Hong Kong. C. Japanese use an apology to repair their damaged relationship. Japanese use an apology to repair their damaged relationship. D. American participants seemed less interested in a second research. Researchers found similar patterns in East Asian countries. Task C. Answer the following questions. Question A. Why did Japan become annoyed with the US submarine commander? Sample answer. Japan became annoyed with the US submarine commander because he didn't immediately apologize after colliding with and sinking a Japanese fishing boat off Hawaii in 2001. This is the location of your answer. Bristled, it means to get annoyed or angry. So Japan bristled. Japan got annoyed. Why? Because a US submarine commander didn't immediately apologize after colliding with and sinking a Japanese fishing boat off Hawaii in 2001. So that is why Japan bristled. Japan got annoyed. B. How do Americans and Japanese perceive an apology? Perceive means how do they see an apology? How do they see and understand an apology? Sample answer. Americans perceive an apology as an admission of wrongdoing, and Japanese perceives it means an apology, as an expression of eagerness to repair a damaged relationship with no culpability necessarily implied. Answer location: Americans. C. It means perceive an apology as an admission of wrongdoing. Japanese see or perceive it as an expression of eagerness to repair a damaged relationship with no culpability necessarily implied. C. What, according to the survey, is the average result of an apology in Japanese and American students? Sample answer: according to the survey, the average result of an apology in Japanese and American students is: Japanese apologized for 11 times in a week, whereas American students apologized just 4 times. So this is the average result of the survey. Look at this apology survey. Japanese students apologized more than 10 times, or if you see this, 11 times. In the previous weeks or in a week, एक हप्तामा 11 पल्ट जापानिजहरूले माफी माग्यो भने अमेरिकन्सहरूले 5 पल्ट भन्दा नि कम, यानी कि यहाँ हेर्नुभयो भने 4 टाइम्स. कति दिनमा? एक हप्तामा. In a week or in the previous week. D. What was displayed in a video show? Answer: an applicant for an accounting job apologized for having deliberately filed an incorrect tax return for a prior client was displayed in a video show. A video in which an applicant for an accounting job apologized for having deliberately filed an incorrect tax return for a prior client. Question F. Who were the respondents of the second study? Sample answer: the respondents of the second study were undergraduates from Japan and US. So in the text there is both countries, but we need to be specific. Both countries means which countries? So Japan and US. However, if you write both countries and if your teacher lets you write, then that is alright. A second study. Look, question there is a second study. Question ma ke थियो? Who were the respondents of the second study? Second study को respondents को थियो. So यहाँ second study देख्ने बित्तिकै यो हाम्रो answer को location हो भन्ने कुरा हामीले थाहा पायौं. So in a second study, we asked undergraduates from both countries. अब तपाईहरुले both countries भनेर लेख्नु भयो भने मतलब यसले specific answer दिएन त. both countries भनेको कुन countries हो? हामीले माथिदेखि पढ्दा हुँदा हामीलाई थाहा छ कि both countries भनेको अमेरिका र जापान हो. We asked भनेको हामीले सोध्यौं कसलाई? Undergraduates from both countries. स्टुडेन्ट्सहरु कहाँको स्टुडेन्ट्सहरु? दुईटै कन्ट्री र यो बोथ कन्ट्रीज दुईटै कन्ट्रीज भनेको कुन कन्ट्री हो? अमेरिका र जापान. सो आन्सर के भयो त? स्टुडेन्ट्स आर undergraduates from America and Japan. G. How can the executives apply an apology? The executives can apply an apology only with a deep understanding of cultural differences of apologizing. It says only with a deep understanding of such differences. यो के को डिफरेन्स को कुरा गर्दैछ? सच भनेको कल्चरल डिफरेन्स को कुरा गर्दैछ है. माफी माग्दाखेरिको अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ फरक छ कहाँ जापान र अमेरिकामा. सो त्यो डिफरेन्स को त्यो फरक को बारेमा डीप अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ भयो भने मात्र एक्जिक्युटिभ्सले यो मेक इफेक्टिभ युज भनेको अप्लाई गर्न सक्छ के को? अपोलोजी को. टास्क डी. Have you ever apologized? Sample answer: yes, I have. Why? I have apologized to one of my classmates because I couldn't return his note copy on time and caused inconvenience to him. I borrowed his note copy only for a few days but forgot to return before going to a trip with my family. And when I returned home, it was already 2 weeks past. How did you apologize to him? It means I apologized saying, I'm really sorry I took so long to return your note copy. I completely forgot to give it back before I went on my trip. Please forgive me. Grammar 1A. Read the text and underline the verb forms in present continuous tense. present continuous tense. It means is, am, are plus ing. Hello everybody, look at this picture. Look at this picture. Here is one of the moments I prefer when we are all together on a nice Sunday afternoon. But let me introduce myself. I'm Bob. I am standing in front of my father who is reading a newspaper. So now we have to underline the verb forms in present continuous tense. So am plus ing. Am plus ing means am standing. This is the verb forms in present continuous tense which we have to underline. Next. And my father who is reading the newspaper. Father is reading the newspaper. So is plus ing means is reading. Mom is listening to her favorite songs on the radio. So again is plus ing. And where is the mom? Okay, I think she is the mom. So mom is listening to her favorite songs. My two sisters, Rose and Sally, are playing with their dolls. Rose and Sally are playing with their dolls. So are plus ing, are playing. My grandfather is having a nap. Grandfather is having a nap. So is plus ing again. And Granny is drinking a cup of tea. Granny is drinking a cup of tea. Is plus ing, is drinking. The cat is running after the birds. Is plus ing, is running. And cat. Oh my gosh, where is the cat? I don't see cat here. If you see, please comment and tell me. The cat is running after the birds as usual, and only my cousins are doing real activities. So are ing, are plus ing, are doing. This is also present continuous tense. So they are doing the real activities. Let's see. Ken is watering mom's flowers. So Ken is watering is plus ing, is watering. Underline. Ken is watering mom's flowers. And Mike is cleaning the windows. Is plus ing, is cleaning. Mike is cleaning the windows. Task B. Use the correct form of the verbs in the brackets to complete the sentences. A. Be quiet. The baby sleep. Answer is the baby is sleeping. So be quiet भनेको हस गराउँदैछ है. Keep quiet भन्दैछ. So यो के हो त? Present moment हो. यो this is ongoing situation हो. यो अहिले भइरहेको situation हो. त्यही भएर यसमा के लाग्यो? Present continuous भनेको is, am, are plus ing. Baby भनेको singular हो, singularले is लिन्छ, अनि ing भनेको verb form हो, sleep को ing के हुन्छ? Sleeping. So answer, the baby is sleeping. B. Eat cats and dogs here in the monsoon season. Cats and dogs भनेको heavy rain. So monsoon season मा अत्यन्तै धेरै पानी पर्छ यहाँ भन्दैछ. यो ongoing situation होइन, यो भइरहेको situation होइन. यो के हो त? यो general statement हो. यो general statement मा हामी के युज गर्छौं? Simple present. Simple present tense भनेको कि त verb 1 कि त verb 5 हो. अब यो eat भनेको singular हो, singularले के लिन्छ? verb 5. So rain भनेको verb 1, यो rain को verb 5 rains हुन्छ. So it rains cats and dogs here in the monsoon season. C. John is busy. John अहिले के छ? busy छ. यो के हो त? ongoing situation हो, अहिले भइरहेको हो. त्यही भएर अब यहाँ के भयो? He is working at the moment. Is, am, are plus ing. भइरहेको कुरामा हामी present continuous युज गर्छौं. Is, am, are plus ing. He ले के लिन्छ? is. त्यसपछि work को ing के हो? working. So he is working at the moment. ऊ अहिले काम गरिरहेको छ, त्यही भएर ऊ busy छ भन्दैछ. D. Please keep quiet. I to the radio. So please keep quiet. हल्ला नगर्नुस् भन्दैछ. अब हल्ला नगर्नुस् भनेपछि अहिले भइरहेको मोमेन्ट हो नि त हो. So I am listening to the radio. I. यो पनि के हो त? present continuous. Present continuous भनेको is, am, are plus verb 4. So verb 4 भनेको ing. So I ले के लिन्छ? am plus ing भनेको listening. I am listening to the radio. I to the news in the mornings. अब के भन्दैछ? म बिहान न्यूज सुन्छु. तपाईलाई थाहा छ त भन्दैछ के. अब यो चाहिँ के हो त? यो माथिको चाहिँ भइरहेको ongoing situation हो. हाल गइरहेको सिचुएसन मुनिको चाहिँ जेनरल स्टेटमेन्ट जेनरल भनेको हामी युजुअली गर्ने कुराहरूको स्टेटमेन्ट अब जेनरल स्टेटमेन्टमा चाहिँ के लाग्छ त सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट भनेको verb 1 अथवा verb 5 so I ले के लिन्छ verb 1 so listen को listen हुन्छ you know I listen to the news in the mornings E what time the first bus leave for Kathmandu so यो पनि के हो त जेनरल स्टेटमेन्टमा के लाग्छ सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट अब यो चाहिँ के हो त यो क्वेसन हो क्वेसनमा अगाडि के लाग्छ कि त डु कि त डज लाग्छ अब यो के हो त बस कतिवटा बसको कुरा गरौँ एउटा भनेपछि यहाँ के लाग्छ डज वाट टाइम डज द फर्स्ट बस अब यहाँ डु डज डिड आइसकेपछि यताको जहिले पनि के हुन्छ verb 1 को verb 1 यसको मतलब लिभ को लिभ सो एन्सर वाट टाइम डज द फर्स्ट बस लिभ फर काठमाडौँ If I usually भन्ने बित्तिकै के हो त यो जेनरल स्टेटमेन्ट युजुअली भन्ने बित्तिकै सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट अब यहाँ पनि के आयो I usually डु र डज मध्ये के लिन्छ आइले डु I usually do not wear a scarf but today I अब के भन्दैछ म युजुअली म प्राय जस्तो स्कार्फ चाहिँ लगाउँदिन डु नट वेयर भन्दैछ बट टुडे तर आज अब यहाँ हेर्नु है I want because it's usually cold तर आज चाहिँ म लगाइरहेको छु भनेपछि यो ongoing situation हो so but today I am wearing one because it's unusually cold G C to धनगढी next week यो next week भनेको के हो near future भनेको नजिकको फ्युचर यो नियर फ्युचर नजिकको फ्युचरमा हामी के युज गर्छौं प्रेजेन्ट कन्टिन्युअस यानी कि इज एमआर प्लस आइएनजी सो सी ले के लिन्छ इज र ट्राभल को आइएनजी के हो ट्राभलिङ सो एन्सर सी इज ट्राभलिङ टु धनगढी नेक्स्ट विकेन्ड अर्को विकेन्डमा यो आउने विकेन्डमा सी इज ट्राभलिङ टु धनगढी एच पासाङ इज इन द क्लासरुम एट द मोमेन्ट यो एट द मोमेन्ट भन्नेबित्तिकै अहिले भइरहेको सिचुएसन है सो ही plus so he is studying is mr plus ing he is studying history I these days most people emails instead of writing letters these days भनेको आजकल nowadays so आजकल भनेबित्तिकै यो के भयो त जेनरल स्टेटमेन्टमा के हुन्छ सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट युज हुन्छ अब मोस्ट पिपल यो पिपल भनेको के हो प्लुरलले के लिन्छ verb 1 जस्ताको त्यस्तै लेख्ने सो दिस डेज मोस्ट पिपल राइट इमेल्स इन्स्टेड अफ राइटिङ लेटर्स सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट टेन्स युज गरेर लेख्नु भयो भने यो करेक्ट हुन्छ र यसमा प्रेजेन्ट कन्टिन्युअस पनि युज गर्न सकिन्छ है दुईटै ग्रामेटिकली करेक्ट हो बट यसको थोरै लिटल डिफरेन्स छ यसको थोरै डिफरेन्स छ म त बुझाउँछु है तपाईहरुले यदि दिस डेज मोस्ट पिपल राइट इमेल्स इन्स्टेड अफ राइटिङ लेटर्स लेख्नु भयो भने यसको मतलब हुन्छ कि यो चाहिँ जेनरल ह्याबिट हो आजकल मानिसहरू के गर्दैछ त यसले चाहिँ के एक्सप्रेस गर्छ जेनरल ह्याबिचुअल एक्सन यसले चाहिँ यो रेगुलर अनगोइङ ट्रेन्ड अर फ्याक्टलाई चाहिँ के गर्छ सजेस्ट गर्छ बट तपाईहरुले दिस डेज मोस्ट पिपल आर राइटिङ इमेल्स इन्स्टेड अफ राइटिङ लेटर्स लेख्नु भयो भने यसले चाहिँ प्रेजेन्ट कन्टिन्युअस टेन्सलाई देखाउँछ जसले चाहिँ एम्फसाइज गर्छ कि अहिले चाहिँ यो ट्रेन्ड भइरहेको छ करेन्ट सिचुएसनमा र यो लेटरको साटो इमेल्स राइट गर्ने ट्रेन्ड चाहिँ बढिरहेको छ सो दुईटै करेक्ट हो है जे वाट सर्ट अफ क्लोथ्स teenagers nowadays so nowadays को कुरा क्वेशन हो त्यही भएर डु टिनेजर्स अनि यहाँ डु पछि के आउँछ जहिले पनि verb 1 को verb 1 मैले अघि नै पनि भनेको थिएँ डु डज डिड पछि जहिले पनि verb 1 आउँछ so what sort of clothes do teenagers wear nowadays okay what you tonight भनेको आज राति के गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ यो नियर फ्युचर हो अघि नै मैले के भनेको थिएँ नियर फ्युचरमा प्रेजेन्ट कन्टिन्युअस टेन्स युज गर्ने is mr plus ing so you ले के लिन्छ आर what are you अब डु को ing के भयो doing what are you doing tonight आज राति तपाई के गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भन्दैछ would you like to come and watch the game अफर गर्दैछ सँगै आएर गेम हेर्ने l you look worried तपाई worried देखिदै हुनुहुन्छ भन्नेबित्तिकै यो के उ अहिलेसम्म worried देखेछ यो ongoing situation हो यो एट द मोमेन्ट को सिचुएसन हो सो अब एट द मोमेन्ट अथवा अनगोइङ भएपछि के हुन्छ इज एमआर प्लस आइएनजी प्रेजेन्ट कन्टिन्युअस टेन्स युज गर्ने सो युले के लिन्छ आर अब थिङ्क को आइएनजी थिङ्किङ सो वाट आर यु थिङ्किङ अफ एम सी युजुअली ड्राइभ्स अ ट्याक्सी युजुअली ऊ प्रायः जस्तो के युज गर्छे, के ड्राइभ गर्छे, ट्याक्सी. बट टुडे, तर आज, सी इज प्लस आइएनजी, ड्राइभिङ. सी इज ड्राइभिङ अ लोरी. एन्ड दिज किड्स, वाट आइभ आस्क्ड देम टु डु. यो केटोहरूले गरिरहेको छैन, मैले उनीहरूलाई जे गर्नु भने त्यो गरिरहेको छैन भन्दैछ. सो यो अनगोइङ सिचुएसन हो. उनीहरूलाई मैले यो गर भनेको थिएँ, बट उनीहरूले त्यो गरिरहेको छैन भन्नु खोजेको है. सो दिज किड्स भनेको प्लुरल के लिन्छ, आर. दिज किड्स आर नट डुइङ वाट आइभ आस्क्ड देम टु डु. टुडे अ रिडर, tomorrow a leader. Till the next video, take care. Bye bye.